Hey guys, it's Elliot here from AdFeeder, and you already know what time it is. It's Web Wednesday, and this week we've got a whole new host of news to go through, from Apple, Nissan, and a very special video game that we just couldn't ignore. Let's get into it.
We have a lot to talk about today.
So let's start with Apple and their launch event that took place last night. It's quite hard to believe it's actually time for another iPhone launch already. It feels like they come so thick and fast lately that these big events have slightly lost their appeal, which we'll get into a little bit later. And I completely understand if you're not a lover of Apple. Some people live and breathe them, others most certainly do not. But love them or hate them, you cannot ignore the impact on technology that they've had. Last night's event of course took place in California and was dominated by the launch of the iPhone 13, which promises a better battery life, an even better camera, and more storage options than ever before. In fact, the new iPhone 13 Pro can be fitted with a 1TB storage option, but that'll set you back a record-breaking $1,600, the most expensive phone in Apple's history. We had a quick look on the Apple UK website and found that the iPhone 13 Pro Max with a 1TB hard drive is £1,549. Now we have absolutely no doubt that it's an incredible phone, but for that price you're almost looking at an iMac or a MacBook Pro. Aside from the new phone, Apple launched the new iPads, including the welcome return of the iPad mini, as well as a fresh-faced Apple Watch that's tougher than ever before. The keynote didn't bring much joy, however, as it seems like the surprise and delight element that made these events so special is well and truly gone. Many long-standing fans of the brand were left feeling completely underwhelmed by much of the releases, especially the Apple Watch, which looks to have undergone incredibly minor changes. What do you think it's going to take to bring back that Apple magic with these keynotes? Let us know in the comments. Next up we head to Japan and a look at Nissan's latest variant of the iconic GTR model. The new model was revealed yesterday in a live stream and will be available in a premium edition T-Spec and a track edition that's been engineered by Nismo. But before we get too excited about these, they sadly aren't coming to the UK. Heartbreaking to hear, I know. The two models sport bespoke carbon ceramic brakes, a carbon fibre rear spoiler, limited badging and an exclusive engine cover. They also gain Midnight Purple and Millennium Jade paint colours, which are synonymous with previous GTR generations. For me personally, they're some of the best shades ever fitted to a car. So I guess we'll have to ogle at these new models from our screens for now, whilst Japan enjoys them to their fullest. But it is comforting to see that Nissan is still pushing the GTR name and giving it the limelight that it so deeply deserves. And finally, we stay in Japan, but go from real life cars to virtual ones. This week, the world quite literally burst with excitement at the news that Gran Turismo 7 is finally coming to PlayStations, and sooner than everyone expected at that. The iconic video game started way back in 1997, where creator Kazunori Yamauchi wanted to create a game that united car enthusiasts around the world. With 140 cars on offer back in 1997, including 2 different career modes and some truly challenging races, the original Gran Turismo was an instant success, and eventually selling 10.85 million copies worldwide. After monumental success across the decades, the Gran Turismo franchise has evolved into the go-to simulation game for any car enthusiast or motorsport fan. With the latest release, Gran Turismo 7 looks to extend on that tried and tested ethos. Whether you're a competitive or casual racer, collector, tuner, livery designer or even a photographer, find your line with a staggering lineup of cars. Better still, there seems to be the return of some fan favourites, like the Gran Turismo campaign, arcade modes and even the driving school. With so much emphasis on the gaming world right now, and companies spending more and more of their budgets looking to start brand loyalty from a young age, we cannot wait to see how the game and its contents develops over the next few months. But with the release date of March 2022 for both PlayStation 4 and those impossible to buy PS5s, we don't actually have to wait that much longer. Now I'm sure we've got some gaming fans on our page, so why don't you let us know in the comments. Is there a memorable part of Gran Turismo that you will never ever forget, purely because it was too hard, or it just gave you that feeling of actually being in a racing car? We'd love to hear some of your stories on this.